everybody, I'm DeLauren and I'm here with Mr. Daniel Green of Green Sports Management at the CYM Undiscovered Summer League. Mr. Green, after your playing days at Colgate University, how did you know you wanted a career in sports management?
Yeah, great question. When I was done playing at Colgate University, I always knew growing up that I wanted to have a career in sports management if I didn't play professionally. So my first job out of school was just trying to get my feet wet and figure out, the ins and outs of the sports management industry. So I was fortunate enough to, be able to have my first job out of school working in sports management for an agency that eventually got acquired by CAA, which is one of the prominent sports agencies now. So got some really high-level experience fresh out of school, and that kind of kick-started, the start of my career in sports management.
How did Green Sports Management come about?
Yeah, great question. So Green Sports Management, like I said, my first job out of school was working for a sports agency, and then I started to learn the ins and outs of the industry through various roles that I had in sports. After my job working in sports management with the sports agency, had a unique opportunity to work with the first-round 9th pick of the 2007 draft. That player being Joe Canoa, worked with him as his full-time business manager, handling all aspects of his career, from things like financial management, marketing and branding, player development, and also being the liaison between him and his agent. So I saw a need for kind of a full scope of service that athletes needed, that some agencies may or may not provide. So I said, when the time is right for me to have my own sports agency, I wanted to do it under my terms and kind of fill the gap and fill the need for things that I felt were missing in the industry.
Okay, what exactly do you look for when adding talent to the Green Sports family?
In terms of what I look for when we're evaluating talent, first and foremost, we're an agency that's a family-owned agency, so a lot of our founding principles are based on honesty and integrity. So we look for high-character individuals first and foremost that fit the kind of same mindset that we have when it comes to just approach on not only the basketball court but also just in life in general. So those intangible skills are kind of non-negotiable for us as an agency. We want guys that are going to align with us, trust the process, and we want to have a mutual trust factor when it comes to representation. That's just kind of the intangibles off the court. On the court, obviously we look for certain skill sets of guys that have excelled, at a very elite level. Kind of going into our recruiting season, which usually kicks off, end of summer, early September once the college season starts. We're looking at kind of top 100 seniors, at the college level, top 100 prospects from a NBA draft perspective. And then we're always looking for under the radar talents that may not be on those top 100 boards. To kind of source, different opportunities, because you never know who, when you'll find a diamond in the rough that can be a successful professional.